Hi everybody, my name is Shayla. This is my first YouTube video. I'm not exactly sure what all we're going to have on here. I like to do a lot of crafting. The reason that I started this channel was kind of to keep me accountable because I purchased a couple of pattern books on Amazon for amigurumi, one of which is a crochet world of creepy creatures and cryptids. I'm pretty excited about this. It has 40 total patterns in it, and I would like to get through each and every one of them. So I thought that making these YouTube videos would kind of hold me accountable when people are seeing what I'm doing and kind of being like, hey, where's the next video? Where's the next cryptid? Where's the next whatever? So I plan to go through this book one by one and do every single creature in here in the order that they are listed. If I'm able to, I would like to do a video, like 2 videos a week to get through this, because I do have another book that I'd like to work into when I'm done with this one. So we are going to get started with Cthulhu. I plan to make him in a Burnette blanket yarn, and then also in the worsted weight acrylic yarn that the book calls for, mostly because I have a friend that's really into the eldritch horror kind of thing, and he really likes Cthulhu. So I want to get one made for him, and then I will make one in the worsted weight yarn for myself. So let's just get crocheting. I'll throw a couple clips in here that are sped up to show you some of the crochet process, and I also have pictures of the pattern that I will be doing, and I have a couple of videos of me going and shopping for the yarn. So if you'd like to see any of that, just keep watching. So we are starting with the head. And we're going to start with a magic circle, which the way I do it is, let's see if I can find my hands. I grab it between my pinky and my thumb, and then I wrap it around and back over. And then I grab this end with my pinky as well. And then we will put our crochet hook under and over, under the first string, and then over the second, and we're going to pull that through. And then we're going to get that out there. And then we have our magic ring. Then I just straighten the tail out. That way it's easier to crochet around. And then I will start putting my single crochets in there. And I'm going to do this all on a time lapse. So I will see you when I get to a point where I feel like it's a good time to let you guys know how I'm feeling about everything. So enjoy the time lapse. Okay guys, this is what we got done so far of the head. We are now going to be moving on to tentacles. So I will put you back in time lapse to watch that go through, but so far working up really good. I'm having no issues. Really easy to read as far as the pattern goes. So I will see you back here in a second. Okay guys, we are back. I have the head mostly finished. There's a couple more decrease rounds I need to do, but we are at the point of putting safety eyes in. And I
I know I'm supposed to use just plain black ones, but I'm kind of wanting to use ones right here. I also don't think that I have all black ones that are big enough for this size head. What do you guys think? Do you think that some green sparkly eyes might be okay? What do you guys think? I think he's cute. And there's the body done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the arms and the wings, and I'll come back when he's all put together.
Hey guys, we got both of those Cthulhus done. The Burnett blanket one is a little bit off, and I think it's due to the density of that Burnett blanket. I think that the best way to have gone about this was to start it with a chain 8 single crochets into the magic ring instead of the 6, to make it a little bit more rounded because of the thickness of that yarn. But regardless, he came out adorable, and I'm so excited to give this to my friend because I love it. I hope he loves it as much as I do. So I'll show you the larger one first because he's who I worked on in all of the clips you saw, and then I will show you the regular sized one that I finished. And I will also throw in some pictures at the end of this video of each of them so you can get a better look at them. So this is guy number 1. He is absolutely adorable. I did end up going with the glitter eyes on him. The biggest size eyes I have for the plain black, I think, is 12 millimeters. And he needed something a little bit bigger than that. And all I have bigger are these glitter eyes or anime eyes. And I didn't think he'd look good with anime eyes. So we have all of his little tentacles here. His head is a little bit elongated. I think that if I were to make him again in the bigger yarn, I would, like I said, I would do the 8 single crochet in the magic ring. And I might take out a row in this center section here as well, just to kind of give him that more rounded head look that you see in the pictures from the book. But yeah, he worked out pretty good. He's got him some little wings back here and his little leggies. And yeah, I hope my friend really enjoys him because it's really hard for me to not want to keep him because he's so cute. And then, this is the regular size. This is the worsted weight acrylic yarn. And his little beady eyes there. Isn't he adorable? I'm so glad I decided to make the 2 and make one for myself. But there's his little wings. And as far as the pattern goes, for the size that it is designed for, perfect. Worked up perfectly. He fits together great. There is sewing in these patterns, and they're not, the only thing that they're really particular on placement for are the eyes. Everything else, it's just stitch it to the body, how you see fit. So the wings and the arms are the only other things that you need to sew on there, other than sewing the head to the body. But I found it pretty simple. I just attached the arms right into that crease where the neck and the body meet, or the head and the body meet. And then as far as the wings go, I just left one stitch in between the wings. That way they kind of pop out over his shoulders here. But the pattern itself is really, really easy to follow. I didn't find anywhere in there that I was confused or struggling. It took me about 2 hours to work each of those up, which could have probably been a little bit faster if I was strictly crocheting and not filming and stuff like that. As far as I don't know if I said it in a previous video of the actual crocheting, this book is also really awesome because she tells you the exact colors that she works with in this book, so that if you want to have something that is exactly matches, it's all right there. You can go and find that yarn, you can purchase that and create the creatures to match perfectly. I did not do all of that. I got colors that were close. There are a couple that were specifically mentioned in this book that I did purchase, but I just found what I thought was close and what was available to me with Joann's closing and us not having the opportunity to, you know, go into store and just pick whatever we want. I was kind of limited on my options. You'll see in the clips, as far as acrylic yarn went, I had a lot of options.
Here we are. Let's see if I can find what I need. I'm really hopeful because the only other place I have to get yarn in town is Walmart, and I really don't want to go in there.
But our largest color selection was within Red Heart. So a lot of what I bought was the Red Heart colors. But otherwise, that's my Cthulhu all finished. He is absolutely adorable, and I cannot wait to make the next one. Next in our book is Nessie, and I am super stoked about Nessie. I actually bought brunette blanket for her because I want to have a large one for myself. So we'll see if I do both a large one and a small one in that one. But considering I plan on keeping the larger one, I will probably just make the one. That way we can keep this moving until I find another creature or cryptid that, you know, somebody might want a larger one of. I know that my daughter is really, really excited about the manticore, so I might make that one in a larger one. We'll just have to see if I have the colors available for that one. I think I might have everything I need in the brunette blanket for that one. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one, hopefully real soon.